Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Technomancer. And we're picking up pretty much right where we left off the last time. I've actually found that I had a fair bit of sugar canes in the one of my chests here. So I went ahead and built a bookshelf, which we're going to place. And we're going to take our wand and turn that into the Thaumcraft. Now this is a really handy tool, as it shows us all of the different things that we can research and various progress towards different ones. So basically, we can see different things that are around and all of the things that we can make. So we got infused ore, this kind of the basic background of it. So this describes all of the aspects, the aura that's all around that charges our wands and things like that. Shows us how to make the research table, the crucible, and the wand, and all of the basic stuff here. So this will end up being a very handy tool as we go forward here. Just taking a look through some of these things. And then the other thing that's different is I did a little bit more research and was able on the through the research table and managed to get night ore, which and apparently the stone can catch on fire. And we also got magic tallow. Now, I don't know what either of those do specifically, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Thaumcraft and see if we can come up with... Would you stop catching the room on fire? I wonder if it's because of this table sitting right there. Let's take this table and stick it back here. Now... supposedly, according to this, the magic tallow can just be made by getting 5 viz out of the crucible. And on the arcane work table, we can turn it into candles with string and a couple of these magic tallows. And the night ore, see, I'm not sure exactly how this works. Let's go look at the crucible here. To craft, we use the crucible, we use a wand on a cauldron. Let's see. We can recombine physical objects into different things. And if we use a wand on it, then we might get stuff. Let's go ahead and make some more paper. We've got our scribing tools on hand. Let's see, do we have any more rotten flesh? No. Let's see, what kind of stuff? We needed 4 of this corpus. So if we toss... some bone, 2 bones in, I think that we can get tallow. Okay, how do we actually... Oh, that's because my inventory is full. So that gave us 1 magic tallow. Okay, so that's how we use the thing. Yeah, that's it. That's how we use our crucible. Now, what I'm going to do, because the crucible needs continuously needs to have water added to it, I'm going to go ahead and make an infinite spring. Let's see how much room we have here. I think I need to move the bed. What I need to do is get some things out of my inventory. There we go. That'll work for now. And let's go ahead and put our bed back down over by the arcane crafting table and take a quick nap. And here we go. Let's see, do we have... No, we don't have room on that side. Do we have room over here? Let's make us a water spring right there. Go get some more water. Just take a quick swim while we're at it, because that's the way we do things. Okay, and back up we go. Let's get the spring set up. And like so. And, oh, we do have rotten flesh. That's cool. What I'm wondering is if we toss 2 of those in there, do we get 2 tallow out of it? I think we did. Cool, so we can make candles with this. And make different colored candles, which they don't seem to put out a lot of light, but they would be really good for decorating and things. So we'll probably go ahead and do some of those at some point. In the meantime, I also started another batch of research, and am making progress towards a thermometer. Now the nice thing here is you can take these research notes out if you don't have anything to actually make progress on it. You can take that one out and put other things in, and that way you're not bound to any single item. So I don't know what we're making here yet, but destruction. Whatever it is. Elementum. Come on. Okay, let's get more cobblestone. We got plenty of that. I did change it to thorough mode. That seems to do a little bit better at making progress, even though it does burn through items fairly quick. I don't think it's going to get me any... I was hoping that it would show me the next part. Let's try putting... Let's try putting a couple of redstone in there and see if that triggers it. Okay, so Potentia. So, anyway, that's more progress on that one. Next thing I want to work on here is getting some machines set up. So we need our... What I'm going to do first is make... Let's see, I got one. Need to make 3 more. First thing I want to make... Oh, I got plenty of gold. Is a pulverizer so that we can increase our... Well, let's see. I think the pulverizer alone doesn't help us on ore usage, but the pulverizer plus a... Let's see, which one is it? I want to say the induction smelter, which takes sand, and this should double our ore usage, or our ore production. So we're going to need to make, and it does take sand, but we will have a way of making as much sand as we need as well. Once we get that far. What does gravel do? So let's see, we've got... what am I doing? What am I doing here? I am losing it is what I'm doing. This should be... No. This just needs like so. There we go. There's our machine frame. Apparently I'm out of iron at the moment. Let's see here. There's also a furnace that comes in the Thaumcraft as well that doesn't require power that looks interesting. I think that might be the elementum that we're researching. And I think that's the thermometer. So I think the way that this works is that in order to progress down this chain and into some of these other items, we have to actually get at least this one done. But it may just be a matter of just happening to research the right items. I don't know. I don't know how that works yet. So let's see here. We've got our machine frame. We need to make... That's right. We were doing this. That was weird. We were getting a piston made. Amazing. I even remember how to make pistons like that. Let's see, do we have any flint? Of course, now I need flint and I don't have any. I wonder what this... Whoops. Apparently this wand doesn't do anything normally. So we'll just keep doing this until we get a couple of flint out of it. Wow, it's being very stubborn at the flint. There's one. And my inventory's full. Let's put this away, this away. Don't need those. Okay. You know, I think I can actually do this faster this way. As long as I've got a spot that's decent to do it. This'll work. Up we go. Dive in the water. And... whoops. And no flint at all from that. How weird. Grab our reeds while we're here. Let's try that again. This should work. This should give us flint. I know I've done this before and had flint pop out. Well, it helps if the torch gets placed in the right place. Yeah, there's a flint. I think I only need 2 flint, so we'll just go with that. Let's go back up and continue making our pulverizer. It looks like it's getting dark out. Okay, so for our pulverizer we need copper ingots as well. Let's see, copper. Oh, there's copper ore. It's weird, it makes it light while hovering over one of these. Okay, while that's cooking, let's go ahead and take a quick nap. And we're lighting the place on fire again. Okay, that should be all we need. Let's go ahead and copy this over. Put those, our piston, our machine frame, our redstone reception cell, and that gives us a pulverizer. Now I'm thinking, so we're going to kind of have to follow the curve of the mountainside here, and I think we'll open up windows to the outside at some point as well, and kind of make this go up and down some. I don't know, well, this may also even just turn out to be a very temporary base, and we may end up abandoning it at some point in the future, in the near future too. Who knows? We'll have to see what how we like this setup. I do need more torches, but for now, we're going to just place this guy right here. And now for an engine, we'll just make a redstone engine to start with, just because they don't require any extra fuel or anything. Later on, we'll look at the magmatic engine and probably the biogas engine as our 2 main, and probably the peat-fired engine as our main engines. But to start with, we have to actually get... We'll have to get the forestry stuff going before we can really do any of those. So let's get some sticks. And we also need more planks. There we go. Make another piston. And we've got our 2 wooden gears. We need some glass and wood. And there's a piece of glass, the last piece of glass that I have right now. There's that, and wood across the top. Now the redstone engine is not very powerful, so the pulverizer is not going to go very fast. And so basically it's we're going to let it store up. We'll put stuff in there, but it's going to take a while to store up energy. I don't know if it's even really going to work with the redstone engine, just because the redstone engines are so slow. We may have to actually make a steam engine to put into place. But regardless, we'll just let that go for the time being. And in the meantime, we can start making the components for our induction smelter. So we need one of those, one of these redstone reception cells. We're going to need sand, which we can pulverize from cobblestone. Yeah, we're definitely going to need faster engine. Let's look at the... Let's see, this one. So if we take silver and copper gears, interesting. Iron surrounded by copper gives you copper gears. You used to have to actually go through all of the different tiers of... all the different levels of gears to get them, so that's a welcome change. That'll make that much faster. Yeah, I don't know that we're going to actually get the pulverizer going and the induction smelter quite yet. I want to actually... I really want to get the pulverizer or the induction smelter going here too. Let's look at this here. So I already have the bucket, I've got copper, I've got the reception cell. What I need is, I think, just 2 more iron. And some sand to make glass. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make a shovel because digging out sand underwater is slow otherwise. Grab. Let's just cook up a few more pieces of iron here. Get us a shovel. Okay, where did the shovel go? Did I not craft the shovel? That was silly of me. Okay, let's see if we can find some useful sand here. I know I've got some sand right here. Grab a bunch of sand. We're going to need a bunch of it in the long run anyway, especially with the induction smelter. Grab the reeds. And back up we go. That should be enough sand to get us started. Oops. We'll cook up 6. That'll give us enough glass for a couple of things anyway. And let's see, we need to go bring copper from... Ow. We need to bring copper from the mine. Pretty sure we have copper stored here. Yeah, we got a good bit of it. Let's take the tin and silver and gold. And we'll take sand up with us. Let's see. Looking for other things that are interesting on the... Oh, gunpowder looks like a good one to research. Yeah, so let's see here. What else can we do? We're just waiting on We've got some glass now. Our inventory is full yet again. Put the gold away. Let's go ahead and smelt up some more copper. Let's see, that should be enough. That should be enough to make 2... Well, let's see, no, probably not. That would be... We need 8 copper gears for each engine. So this is really... That is really slow. So let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I already have 3 in my inventory, so we won't use up all of that. Okay, and we need to make some silver as well, or cook some silver. Yeah, this is definitely not going to power up on the redstone engine. It still hasn't even gotten enough to start one cycle. Okay, let's go ahead and start crafting gears. Or not. Let's first of all clear some space. Yes, that is definitely the last component, I think. Okay, so now we just need more potentia researched, which I think, yeah, the coal can be used for that. Coal would have gotten us this as well. Oh well. Let's put some coal in there and see if we can get that. Hey, we got the discovery. So, elementum. This substance throbs with fiery energy and is more eager to release that energy at the slightest bump. It may be unstable, but it would probably make a good source of fuel. So let's take a look at what it takes to make it. Apparently this is stuff, all stuff that we make in the crucible by throwing different combinations of things in. I wish there was a way of crafting it without doing it via the crucible, because that seems kind of a little bit painful to make stuff accurately that way. I don't know, I could just be imagining things as well. But let's actually get a couple of silver cooking. So, anyway, I'm going to continue work on getting the components ready for a couple of steam engines and get the components for our induction smelter ready. And next episode we'll get that plug put together and hooked up, and we'll upgrade the power here, and that way we can at least start processing our resources effectively. And from there we'll continue research in Thaumcraft, build up our sugarcane farm, and try to come up with some more interesting discoveries. In the meantime, I hope you're enjoying this series. please take a moment to like and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously and lets me know what you guys are interested in. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.